Everybody, welcome back. I'm still not feeling the best by any fucking means. I'm gonna start a new game, What Remains of Edith Finch, because, I don't know, it was on sale, and I'm like, I always wanted to play this, so we'll play it, I guess. I'll finish, Ashina and the Red Witch, the other game at some point too, don't worry. I've never actually played this. Hi. Oh, so this is kind of the starting screen, apparently. I checked 3 times because I was fucking confused. But no, this is apparently how it opens, so... There's no start screen! Hooray! What? Zoom. I guess it's zoom. That is an...
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay, hold on. Is there like an... Options, please. Yes, because the... On, please. Oh, there we go!
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh. Hold on. Sorry. uh. Okay. Ooh.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
So this game is heavily about exploring, I'm guessing. There's a thing. There was something shiny. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, it's just... A sprinty sprint? Okie. Ooh.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Might make sense. Big, creaky house that looks like it's built out of hell. Just look at that. That does not look safe for anybody. Ooh, signs.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Poor mailbox. Though, if they're from 7 years ago, how the hell is this mailbox in such good condition if nothing else is? What magic made you? What's our mailbox?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing. Not even a lock, just easily pushed open. Really? Interact. No, fuck off then. That's it. Clearly new.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Finches! There's a path down and a path up. I want to go down. Path less traveled, obviously. Oh, is this the path I'm supposed to be taking? That can't be right. This is where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, well, no, back up to the road. I don't know if I trust that that's the ways I'm not supposed to be going. I don't even see the house anymore. I don't know which way to go.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay, so this is the way I was supposed to go. So no, go back down. Okay. So I was clearly supposed to take this way to get to the house. Awesome. So we're gonna go figure out what sequence down. Okay. See, I thought I was supposed to take the road, but I don't know. This looks tempting as all fuck. Is the mystery enough to make me push past through all the exhaustion and hell I feel? Let's hope. Fuck the road. I don't know if there's multiple entrances to this game either.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay, well, it seems like I could have taken either road, I guess.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
It was like a fog 5 feet back. I don't know, I'm looking for anything that's out of place that doesn't look normal. I haven't really seen anything. This the house? No, it's not the house. That's the house. Okay. Down the road we go. Maybe they got something new wisdom from the road here. Oh. Hello. Where'd you go? Okay. Have fun. Yeah, I know I'm exploring a path. I like how there was two options, but it didn't matter. You had choice A or choice B, and they both took you the same place. Okay, well, I'm back here, and this is what I had basically figured out. Oh well. You think I'm gonna find all the secrets? Probably not. Bonk.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
This truck looks to be in pretty good shape. For being abandoned for like 7 years. Hi, Froggies. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Well, obviously, I gotta go this way first. There's a boat. That's not a boat. What the fuck is that? Oh, hello. What's with all the cans? Oh, I prepare your form. Aw. What, you got nothing to say about coming over here, really? Trash cans, the very pristine white chair, despite the very old trash can. This place abandoned or me? I don't fucking know. That looks way too clean and pristine to have been abandoned for 7 fucking years. So does that goddamn chair. Alright, well, there's this path or that path. Let's go this path.
As a child, The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
What kind of child doesn't know the term afraid? Scared. I'm not going in. You nuts? I'm terrified that a lot of this stuff looks way too clean. Well,
I heard something moving around in the garage.
I'm not going in the garage. You kidding? If I was in there, gonna stay in there. Bye bye. Don't trust this damn house already. Things that are too clean. They said it was abandoned for 7 years. Why does everything look too clean? Well, not everything, but things look too clean.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
It seemed like an wait, what? I'm sorry. The dragon killed my husband. You just I just need a minute. I just need a minute. Ooh, I need a minute. I asked about the dragon in the pond, and the response was, "It killed my husband." I'm just gonna say, oh, it's Edie. I don't know. It's meant to be a grandmother or something. I don't fucking know. I know so many people play this. I've watched a couple playthroughs. Don't ask me to remember fucking anything. I know there's something in the garage. I don't want to go find. I'm betting. Well, hi. Gary's potting mix, huh? Oh, someone's doing potting around here, cause those.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay, no, yes, I had no choice but to face the spooky thing in the garage. I don't actually know if this is a horror game or not. I can't fucking remember. I know it's got mystery elements and like puzzles. I don't actually remember anything else about the fucking game. Why is your first
Crawling
instinct
through the
to...
doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
We're gonna ignore the fact you're clearly a very tiny individual and I should not be nearly as tall on this door frame. But your forced option of, oh, well, you know, here's the garage door, isn't to try the doorknob. No, no, no. It's to go through the... What was option 1? Through the fucking doggy door. Option 1, try the door. Option 2, break a fucking window. You can't get in then? Option 3, maybe try the doggy door.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Well, fine. Again, for a place that's been abandoned for 7 years, this looks pretty clean. So you know how Fred get in. Interesting. Push my door. I don't know why that's open, but okay. Look at all these bikes. Blub, 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 blub. Oh, well, you had hoard something in the garage, and we're not finding anything in the garage. I'm sorry, there should be the option to leave. I'm gonna get killed, aren't we? Someone's gonna
For the
stab
first
us.
time in years, I felt like I was home.
I thought you were scared of this place. Man. I'm just not gonna fucking question it anymore.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Edie, Lewis, Don. Lewis Finch. Brother to Edith, son of Don, great grandson to Edie, memorial service. Okay. LWOT. Well, clearly means something. Yeah, this place should not nearly be like this if it's been abandoned for 7 years. Who the fuck just leaves shit like this stacked in a fucking corner? Either you were gonna take this when you moved, or you weren't, and it should not be in the fucking corner. Wow, that shelf broke, even though it was pretty much empty. What a shock. What's
Like
this?
how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Apple pie. Ooh. I kind of want to make this apple pie now. I like apple pie. Apple pie is good. Who doesn't like a good apple pie? But lots of people don't.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Wow, you guys were very messy fucking people if you just left the house in this fucking state. For 7 fucking years. Also, hold up. I just realized timeline doesn't make sense. You've already said she's already said she's 17 and she climbed to the dog door at 11, but the place has been abandoned for 7 years. 17 minus 11 does not equal 7. It equals 6. Something suspicious afoot with this timeline. And so what
The table
made
was
the...
still a wreck from the night we left. It was like
Then-
a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
You guys were clearly disorganized fucking people. Jesus. Who just stores books like this? There's so many books, and you guys are monsters for just storing books like this in fucking corners. Someone could have been watching me come in. That's not good. Hi. Oxygen tank.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Uh-huh.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
bookshelves are not being utilized properly at all. Also, these are just very. That's a very dangerous place for a bookshelf. These bookshelves are just inconvenient at best since you need a fucking ladder. Did you seriously put a flat screen? Who would put a flat? Oh my god. Okay. So we do have to question something though, because we are somehow getting sunlight, but there's no sun. This clothing meant to be dark and cloudy, and we should not be this brightly lit right now. I'm not going downstairs. Ooh, what's this? Rotating.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Huh. Edith Finch. I'm going to assume I need to go down to the basement at some point. Oh, hello. What's this?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
I doubt it right now, but okay. How do I get into the library? Someone sealed it off pretty damn good. I'm not going up the stairs. I can go upstairs, or I can go to the basement.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I have to go upstairs. I wanted to go to... Hi, bugs. I didn't even notice you at first. Look at all them bugs. Them bugs. Bugs. Why so many fucking books?
After Milton
Hazard
disappeared,
all over
Mom sealed up all the
goddamn
bedrooms.
place. I don't care.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
That's an up. I'm not gonna go follow the obvious yellow line up.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
That's a... Okay. Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot. Interesting. Hello.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay. There's probably... I'm gonna miss things like that so fucking often, I'm betting. Ooh. We are not going in there. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Fair enough. So it's that way or the up over there that are the obvious ways that we have to go. But there's things to explore. Sven and Edie. Okay, why isn't she getting a last name?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Calvin and Sam, I'm guessing? There's two
My grandpa
names.
Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Red or blue, guys? Who's gonna win? Space and kind of military-esque this guy is. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Well, Gregory, I'm sorry you had to live in the bathtub, buddy. Or does it look like they have 2 bathtubs? I did not mean to. Okay, well, I'm gonna go into the obvious room because I don't want to follow the orange line.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay, Great Uncle Walter, huh? I need to... Obviously a theme of ocean floor with a house under the ocean. I'm guessing. Why is there a random train carrier?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I'm not unlocking that. That might be how we'll have to go. Alrighty, up.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Where's a keyhole to lock? Because I don't see one. Alright. Uncle Lewis. "20,000 leagues under the sea."
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Secrets.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I really want to know how that is considered a secret. Very obvious locked book on a very obvious door in a very obvious train in a very obvious room. This isn't a hidden fucking passageway. And we'll call it through. Well,
From
hi.
the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
It's a black crayon. You didn't believe about the secret rooms, but clearly... Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna ignore the craziness that is you, lady.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's a room. Into a closet.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, it's a Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Hello, jellyfish. Who? It's a diary. That is a... I'm gonna say well-preserved starfish, I guess. Alright, read the diary of...
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Where's the gerbil? That's my question.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Not opening that door. Hello, door to another part of the house.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
That. Okay. We're gonna go in here then. What's in here? Oh, the bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm. Those are not things to be eaten, child. I'm gonna go try the door instead.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
No, thank you.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go eat the berries since you said you're hungry and it's something to do.
I ate a lot of things that night.
No, you're gonna die. Yeah. You don't ever eat these berries, people. Never. But, fictional cartoon child that is extremely weird, sure.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? What? Oh, sweet fever dream.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Well, they look pretty old, so. Where am I supposed to go? Follow the. Yeah, I see you over there, but I don't think I can reach there. That's. The nest was over there, stupid board. I'm like first person Assassin's Creed. Like first person Assassin's Creed in this stuff. That's kind of fun.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
That's kind of rude.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Whale. I would like to be able to see these rabbits. Oh, there he is. Haha!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Oui?
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit? Whale. To the tree! You don't look much bigger.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is happening? What is going on? Nom nom nom.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh! Oh, I don't like right stick being.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where'd she go? I'm gonna get you.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Do the drunken sailor lie in the morning.
His belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, razor. What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor?
We eat 'em.
messenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Glad I'm not just moving this and then using the action button to do things. So hello. Up an old pipe. I'm gonna come out of a toilet, ain't I? Yup. That's not a... Is that a toilet? Yes, that is a toilet.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Should you believe all that? Alright, this cat. Oh, why am I going outside? No. Well, that's what to go outside. I can't go back in.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Hello,
I spent a
room.
lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
What is
Louis
this?
died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Didn't
Edie
finish,
knit me a
apparently.
new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Her room was like a museum.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's fun.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Clearly not long enough for you to keep track. Also, apparently it's just a cursed family. Why would you keep having fucking kids if you know your family's that cursed?
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could
Nah.
have, but she didn't.
Why? You put Dragon sounds so much cooler. Built 1937. Dragon kills Finch.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh. Oh, this was a sink I was seeing through the peephole. It really looked like a bathtub. Also, this is horrific. Carpeted bathrooms. Horrifying. That showerhead's way up there.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in the bathroom. Yes, a secret.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I doubt it would be the last place I looked. That was literally the first place I looked for a secret. And hi.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Biddy, 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 biddy. Hi, Milton. Biddy, diddy, 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 diddy. Whee! Oh, don't break the Hot Wheels track. Oh, that's not a Hot Wheels track. Well, now I'm sad and disappointed. Because I did go up here, right? No. Nothing about Grandpa Sam? Fort Sam.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Didn't get rid of his room, though. We'll change it. What's up?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Bidoo. Shock that walks.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Wee. Oh.
My
Broken
brother said
foot.
he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I don't know why I'm swinging, but okay. Oh, I have to use both analog
I think
sticks
Calvin
to control both
always
feet.
wanted to fly.
I mean, he wanted to be an astronaut, so probably.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming! But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Ooh,
think
okay.
he'd already
I
made
don't
up
like
his mind.
heights, so this is kind of scary. Oh, this is first person.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Uh-oh. Oh, that is nauseating.
And he did.
Oh. Boy, oh boy.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, it does save the game for me, so that's nice. Okay. Now what?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Bye, Caterpillar. Yoink. Oh, it's lift, not a yoink. Boy, the way this family just abuses and misuses books is no.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'm sorry, someone could have been watching when I was oh no. Who are we gonna find in this house? There's someone in this house. We're gonna get murdered. Someone's gonna stab us. Oh. We're not going out, obviously. We gotta go in here. Oh, hello.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Alright, so we're gonna end this episode here, and honestly, I am actually enjoying the mystery, though. So far, it's fun. And it's keeping me awake, so hey, that's good. But anyway, I will see you all in the next episode. I'm gonna try something, so hopefully it works. Anyway, peace the fuck out, y'all.